Welcome everyone. Here we are. We're with the Notre de Paris. It's like I say, looks like a good foundation down. Like I say, I'm still continue to be impressed with this one. We got our lights installed. Pretty much today we'll have this last light strip solidified into the structure, so we'll be able to see the full where they're going to end up at. I'm still digging this one. Getting a lot of views on this one, so apparently y'all like this one. So I'm glad. I'm just like last time. I've sort of got the pieces pulled, so it's a matter of assembly and then putting them together. But that being said, I'm gonna stop right there, get the pieces out in front of me, and we'll get going. Okay, I just want to give everyone fair warning so you don't have to find out the hard way like I did. These pieces look almost identical, and they are almost identical, but there are slightly varying widths of them. So when you pull them off, make sure you keep them straight to know which one is which. Because I just had to reassemble them back into the form to get them in the correct order here. But that being said, let's move on to step J now. So let's take our little light strip one and just 262, 263, 465, and 66 around there. And we'll find out if hopefully it'll show that they're in the right order. And right off the bat, I don't think it is. Because that one is overlapping way too much. Let's try you. Yeah, I may have gotten the first and the last one mixed up, but it appears that they will not go together if they're not correct. That's my hope anyway. They're blocking each other off if they... Okay, yeah, now we're getting there. This one, I think it's going to be this one. And this one here. If it fits, I'll know I get it right. Yeah, okay. That looks pretty good there. Like I said, that they're not overlapping, and they are slightly, the holes on them are slightly off-centered or centered in this case, so they cheat to one side or the other. It does look pretty tight on the assembly there, so I'm satisfied with that. Then we take these guys. I just go on to the sides here. Nope, must be the other way. Here, yeah, and then they line up, yeah, right there. Once again, set does not disappoint. They're snug, but they're not, it's not, it feels secure, but you're not really doesn't feel like you're going to break anything putting it together. I'm so relieved about that. So many times when I'm building these wooden sets, I'm stressing about breaking a piece because I'm having to push so hard to get it to mount onto the proper tabs. And I'm just not having to do that with this set. I can't begin to sing the praises of the thing enough. Okay, and end up with that situation there. Okay, and that concludes step. Was that J? Now K is just a matter of mounting this piece onto the main structure. So I think I'm going to start down here on this end. Get those guys in first. Maybe. Get these guys, get them hooked in there and sort of spread them out a little bit, maybe. Yeah. Okay. And this guys. Okay. Wiggle those in a little bit. Now these guys up here are not lined up. And those along this side are all going in, so it's just a matter of getting the windows to drop into place. Oh, and that was it. They just popped right in. All right. That's a nut. I'm gonna drop my. That was too wide. Let me grab a. I'll get it to. You can't get one of the tool that's going to be useful for this to get out of my. It's doing too good of a job. Okay, got a pick hook. Just gonna see if I can. No, that's not gonna work. I can't get a good angle to spin it around. Okay, let's try the really crazy looking hook one. Okay. No, it's actually too thick too. I need something to put some pressure up from the bottom because I've got some gaps here that I don't. I guess just sort of jiggle it a little bit and see if that. Oh, so I can reach in from this side. Okay, I got it. I forgot there was a big hole down here to apply some leverage to. Yeah, and this side lid. Yeah. Okay, then we get our front structure in place. Maybe get you into your tabs. Let's see here. All right. Okay. And that's just like that. I think this calls for some power. Let's see how the lights look now. And other end. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Sort of, it does a lot to diffuse the lights. It's not quite as bright, but still, I say in person it's definitely lit up. Definitely gonna stand out on a shelf or something if you are so inclined to. Yeah. All right. So that concludes step K. That was all there was to that. And now. And I wouldn't, and I'll be honest, I'm not guaranteeing that I put these in the right order, but I put them in the order that they do fit. And everything, it looks, the seams look fairly uniform there, you can see. So I don't think I missed it by too much if I got them backwards. But I don't think the decorations and the way they're offset, they're not quite centered on this one and this one. I don't think they would work if you tried to do them wrong. If you did them wrong, so I'm pretty confident that is correct. Okay, so what's next? L. Okay, yeah, I've got those pulled. So let me take a break and pull out the next set of pieces, and we'll continue. Okay, so this is. Basically, we're putting these this is a similar situation to before that last step. They look identical, but they're off just slightly different widths. I don't know why I have so much trouble saying that word. But it's just a matter of sliding them in. Looks like this one goes dead center. And then you just work your way around. So this is. I think it'll end up being like last time. If it doesn't work, it won't work. Yeah, because these are coming in pretty snug there. A little bit wider one here. Okay. Then you up there. Okay. Alright. Now this one up here. We'll get this sort of situation going. Honestly, it's still. And I still got access underneath all the way up to this piece, so you can really snug those down good. But like I say, that's looking pretty good to me. That's for nice tight seams on them, uniform. Yeah, I like it. Then I would stop. That was all there was to L. I thought I assumed that would be like a much more difficult step. M's going to be more of the same thing, but N does look a little more complicated. So I'll go ahead and do. I've got the pieces pulled out on a tray here, so I'm going to go ahead and just keep going while I'm going. Let's see. Just work our way around. And these all do have, some. It may not be showing up on camera, especially if you're watching this on a phone, but there are very slight decorations on the outside version, outside edge, I guess you'd call it. Okay. This one. Those wires a little bit tighter. I'm not sure where they're supposed to actually run at this point. Just not in the way. And you. Okay. I was expecting that to take a lot longer than it did. I guess I need to turn the lights back on, see how that's looking. Okay. That's only. Oops, lights. Okay. Yeah, so that's going to be. Yeah, I don't have enough room before I hit my camera, but it's going to be good showing through. Even back here on the back where they don't have the direct access to the lights, still going to be coming out through those. Yeah, this is really coming together. I think that's sort of I'll be honest, it's looking much better than I thought it was going to. I'm sort of in shock about this. I just noticed these trim pieces don't line up exactly with the border on them, especially here. You see, it's real dark and it just cuts the top off here. I think that's just the way they cut them at the machining, so it's not. I don't think there's nothing that can be fixed on that. And I'm still thinking about cutting some holes in here to let more light in through these windows at the bottom, but I haven't. I'm going to wait and see if we close off the bottom before I do anything drastic. If I still have access to it, I might do that. Trying that after the build is complete, just to see if it's feasible. But with that, that's all the pieces I've pulled so far. So I need to stop and pull some more pieces. So I will do that and be right back. Okay, these are the pieces this time. They do specify that this one is easy to break. It's got some of those really thin cuts in them here to make it more flexible, because this is going to be that curving part of the roof at the back of the church. And on these, sort of like last time, they're sort of semi-identical, so I went ahead and I just happened to have a little brown ballpoint pen. And if it'll focus on it, I'll show you. It's trying. But I did label each one which number is which, so I'd keep them straight while I'm assembling it. And these will be coming later. But for the first part, we're supposed to... So 236. Okay, this goes in to that slot right there, I think. Okay, so it's not even, and it's pretty loose in there too, so that's, and then 235. Okay, I don't know what I was expecting, but I thought it'd be a little more firm in there. Then, make sure I get the right one. 243. Well, not, there he goes. And 244. Okay. Now, bring it over here. Now you are supposed to go in here. So these tabs on the bottom of these go into these tabs here, I guess. So stay on there until I can get you in place at least. Okay, invisibility becomes an issue real quickly. But got you started and lined up, I think. Okay, actually, I'm going to turn on the light so I can get a better view of what's going on inside there. Yeah, that's definitely helpful. I'm just looking in the windows there. Okay. Okay. Come on. You're there. Where'd you get going? Okay. Okay, look from the bottom maybe. Okay, that way. Okay, there it went. I don't think you're all the way down. Well, in here it looks like you are. Okay. Okay, once you... Okay, yeah, that's... These are all approximately the same height from the top, so I think they are down as you... looks like pretty much as you put more pieces on, it's going to cinch that down to make that sort of curved rear panel. Okay, cool. Oh, actually, there are tabs on here. Okay, that would probably help too. Okay. Let's see, it does not give you a... Okay, I'm looking at... Just looked at that, and there's a... We got this tab there. I think this is where the wire is supposed to go. Gives us clearance on it. Yeah. Yeah, that seems logical. Probably the same thing with this one up here. When we get to it in a second. We'll go back over here and check. No, I did put that in the wrong. Let's pop you off gently. Gently. And bring you over to the other side. And to the... Yeah, yep, there. You in there, you in there. Okay. And you, snug you up. Alright. Now we got these. And there. And here. Yep. Okay. And in your holes. Okay. And you. Oh, he came out. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah. All right. So that's. Nope, it's not. It's. I say it's still got some more. Snug this down a little bit more on this end, but it's. I say I think as we add more pieces, looks like there's stuff to be mounted on here, so I think that'll tighten that up. Okay, but like I say, as has been the standard so far, I'm very pleased with how this is going. Make sure all my wires are in their guides. This red one is not. Yeah, the red one rebelled on me here. Get you in there. Okay. You're in your guide. All right. There we have got our lower roof on, it looks like. I'm digging it. Got the Getting a little less overpowering with the lights. It's coming together surprisingly quick for me, to me at least. And I have totally lost track of how much time I've used here. But let's see. Let me stop and check my time and I'll be right back. Because I'm going to do at least one more step. Yeah, at least. Maybe two. We'll see. Be right back. Okay, I still don't know how long I've got this one's going to be, but I am going to call it quits after these two steps. It's basically, this is O and this is P. And it's but you're doing more windows around adding a little more decorativeness. And this one, okay, so that one actually snaps in underneath this tall piece. Okay. Just work our way around. Looks like this one's gonna, yeah, that one goes in underneath. That, like, is it a spire? Is that what? No, the spire is the big part. This mini spires, sub spire. I don't know. But these guys there. I'll go do this side. This one's the back dead center. And that one, likewise, underneath there. You. Now, this one up here. Okay, and it does have. This one's got another tab. It lines up on there. So I'll go push up from the bottom and down from the top and get it to pop in place. Okay, a little more pressure here. All right, yeah, there we go. Yeah, and I'm sure it's gonna be the same thing over here. Yep. Just you pushing up from the bottom. Ooh, don't break everything. It just pops right on there. Yeah, a little more pressure here. Got everything snugged in. Excellent. So it's getting. Yeah, I can't say enough how much I'm enjoying how well these pieces are fitting together. This is just, I don't expect that from any of these models, and these are just, you know, the printing may not be great on the, like as I talked about in the little trim there, but the actual pieces themselves are just so tight, just so perfectly. The tolerances are good. It's not too loose, not too tight. Easy to go in, but it still feels like it's going to hang in there. You know, say they're not, I don't worry about letting go upside down. They're not falling out. Yeah, I like this. I'm very, and let's see, got some more trim on, so we got to do some more light testing. Yeah, so it doesn't change the appearance of the outer shell. All right, yeah, I'll do the thumbnail from the back this time so we can see this detail. But yeah, that's. Oh, wait a second. I just noticed this piece in the middle there has got extra in it, so I can get. Can I get a hold of it without it falling down in the middle of everything? No. Okay. Okay, it looks like it split the veneer off the back some, so that's a. I have that go. I don't have anything. I do have something long enough to get that, but I don't have it up here. Okay, let me go grab one more tool out of the basement, and I'll be right back, and we'll get that. Anybody who does anything with small pieces like this, you need these things. These are awesome. I think they're some kind of surgical implement, but basically they're scissors, but they got a little gripper thing. Yes, I can reach in here. grab the piece, and there it is. I love these things. These have been so handy so many places. Drop a small screw or something, you can grab it from into a small crevice. You can get in there and get it. You can go through a small hole and then open it up to grab stuff with it. These are great tools. If you don't have any, I highly recommend them. It's one of those things, if you don't need it, you don't need it, but as soon as you need it, you'll never want to go without. Okay, enough of my extolling the virtues of, I think Adam Savage, the guy from Mythbusters, he had a video about his useful tools, and he had something similar to that, so that's why I bought those, and sure enough, since I bought them, I've used them a lot. But anyway, back to that. We got got the lights on, got our facade going pretty good around here. I know we got all these pieces go on the spires, or what they call those buttresses. Buttresses? I think they're called buttresses. Going around through there, and but anyway, that's where I'm going to call it quits tonight. Like I say, I'm liking it. I'm enjoying this build. I'm enjoying the way it looks. I'm enjoying how it's going together. I'm just excited. Some builds I finish them because I start them. This one I'm really enjoying, and I've already got the Taj Mahal and model from this company added to my cart just so I hadn't bought it yet, but it's in there waiting to be bought. But anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share, do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.